Warning, this video contains spoilers for the movie Don't Worry Darling. Hey everyone, it's Mafia Jinx. Today we are talking about Don't Worry Darling, a movie about how men exert control over women. The story takes place in an isolated suburb where our main character Alice spends her days cooking, cleaning, and doing laundry. You know, all that unpaid labor that men claim women are just naturally better at doing. Her husband Jack and all the other husbands spend their time working at the Victory Project, which they are not allowed to talk about. One day, Alice is enjoying the high-quality public transportation when she witnesses a plane crash. To signal for help, she runs to the Victory headquarters, which is at the top of a mountain, but when she gets there, she passes out against the window. After waking up back at her house, Jack assures her that everything is fine and there was no plane crash. Over the next few days, Alice starts seeing strange things such as empty eggshells, synchronized ballerinas, and men in red jumpsuits, almost like glitches in the Matrix. Eventually, we find out that Jack had imprisoned her without her knowledge using a combination of hypnosis and virtual reality. However, unlike the cool fantasy world of Sword Art Online, Alice is trapped in a dystopian 1950s America, where the women are expected to be subservient housewives to their husbands, and the men will stop at nothing to make sure their wives stay obedient. There is a very chilling scene where we see Jack as he is in real life. He sits down at his computer and opens up the Victory Project program. As he logs in, a robotic voice begins to state his account info, such as age, 29, blood type, O negative, pre-existing relationship, yes. This is terrifying because it implies that there are other women in the Victory Project who did not have a pre-existing relationship with their husband, which means they were kidnapped and are being held hostage in this simulation entirely against their will. What makes all of this even scarier is that the movie is set in the near future. The technology for this type of thing could realistically be invented at some point in our lives. Throughout history, men have had a track record of finding ways to exert control over women. Even today, we have anti-abortion laws put into place by a council of male judges telling women what they are legally allowed to do with their bodies. Don't Worry Darling is a movie that shows the dark side of traditional gender roles. You see, Jack thinks he gave Alice the perfect life. He accuses her of being ungrateful for all he has provided, but all Jack really did was turn Alice into his property. He fails to see what so many other men before him have, that women just want to be able to make their own decisions. If you would like to support the channel, please check out my Patreon. Be sure to recommend suggestions for future videos in the comments. You can also check out my Twitch stream and my other social media links in the description below. See you next time!